buy stuff for your truck. Since you guys are telling me I'm an influencer, is that how influencing works for social media?
I feel like there's colors that like you're supposed to wear for certain things.
I'm wearing black, so am I bad guy? I mean, red promotes anger, so people are angry that their trucks aren't built. Brittany, when you think of it, hypnotists are the original influencers, right? What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the SoCo Customs YouTube channel. So whether you have a completely stock vehicle or one that is heavily modified, there are parts that are designed to wear, what we call in the industry wearable. You have your tires, your brakes, your belts, your shocks, and things of the like. We're going to talk about what happens when it comes time to replace certain parts in your lifted truck. But I'm going to stop right there until you hit that subscribe button, click that bell so you don't miss out on any other content from us. When it comes to a lift kit, there are really only a few parts that are designed to wear like OEM parts. The few that we can name are the shocks, the struts, the ball joints on the upper control arms, etc. These kits are designed to perform as well as, if not better than factory. Much like everything that you put on your vehicle from the factory, there are certain service items that can help prolong the life of all the parts. Retorques are the first thing that you need to keep in mind. We personally recommend that if you purchase new wheels, you retorque those every 250 miles for the first 1,000 miles. And if you bought a lifter level, we recommend that those get retorqued every 500 miles for the first 1,000 miles as well. Keeping those screws within the torque specs will keep you from having to replace small things within the lift kit and can help you keep your other parts wearing more properly. There's nothing worse than that click or rattle that you can never find, which turns out to be one washer on one small component. We don't need you in our parking lot jumping up and down in the bed asking Andrew, hey, can you hear anything? I would absolutely recommend a retorque on your lift components at least once a year. I would just build this into your general annual inspection, as well as inspecting all the other steering parts. Click the card in the top corner for the process on how to check a lot of these parts to yourself. Keep in mind that these parts might see additional wear before the normal service window as you are rolling bigger and heavier wheel and tire assemblies. Anybody that is rolling a 10-inch wide or bigger, keep an eye on your hub assemblies as well. Now on to replacing parts. Again, within the lift, the only parts that are supposed to wear are the shocks, the struts, and the ball joints. Keep a close eye on these parts so that you know when to replace them. You generally have a few options here. First, you can find the manufacturer of the lift kit, go find the parts, and just replace them with the same parts. i.e., if it's a Rough Country lift kit, you can go to the Rough Country website, click through, click, 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 they get shipped to you, pretty simple. Or just call us and let us take care of that headache for you. But what happens if you want to upgrade? Maybe when you originally lifted it, you only wanted to afford the strut spacer or on the low end kit, or you went intermediate with the extended strut for your kit. When it comes to my toys, breaking or wearing out parts is a great excuse. I do the math on my truck and my mountain bike, and an increase in price generally is nominal when it comes to the upgrade in performance I hope to get. The next option here is similar to just swapping same for same. You can locate the company that manufactures your lift kit, figure out the next step up. Rough Country, maybe you want to go a step up from the strut spacer to the extended strut. Or you can step up from the extended strut to the more aggressive Vertex series. If you have a BDS, maybe you went for the NX series and would like to jump up to the Fox 2.0 shock. There are also companies that have upgrades for your stock or lifted vehicle, much like the King shocks that we installed a few weeks ago. We have yet another card in the top corner if you want to click and learn more about King shocks. But what you can do is you can call King Shocks and say that you have a certain truck on a certain lift and they should be able to help you out. We called them up and said we had an 07 Plus Tundra on a 6-inch Pro Comp and they had the struts inbound. You can do this with many of the high-end suspension companies. The big allure to the high-end remote reservoir shocks is that they can be rebuilt instead of fully replacing them. So the initial investment might be worth it in the long run. Spending $1,500 now could keep you from having to drop that big money again. We'll be posting a video of a big lift, so something to keep in mind is that when you go up 10 inches or more, you might get to pick your own shocks. Some companies will require you buy the shock separately, which could also allow you to go out and find a shock yourself. Or you could check with companies that you might have an affinity with, something that you found on the forums. Even with the Bulletproof kit, we realized that the shocks were just rebranded icons. How does that all sound? Clear as mud? Just imagine calling these places on your lunch break or on your Saturday morning and narrowing down all of your options. Call us, we can navigate the process for you, we can do the research for you, and may be able to get better pricing as well. A lot of times this can be done with ball joints. There are companies out there that manufacture ball joints that work more smoothly for the angles. Moog is hot right now, but we're big fans of the TKK ball joints. You can also just upgrade your full control arms. Maybe your kit didn't come with upper control arms to begin with. A lot of kits that just extend the knuckle will not come with the replacement control arms. This could again be an excuse to upgrade and get more performance out of your lift kit. Most of the bigger kits of 4 inches or more will come with the UCAs, but there are some of the tubular variety. If you are looking for an upgrade in both strength and looks, you may want to go with the billet UCAs. Be careful not to just piece those together, as those are kit specific and you could run into problems. While we're on the UCA subject, let's talk about leveling kits. Generally, leveling kits will just come with the 2-inch pucks to bring the front end up. The level will most likely almost max out the UCAs, but not quite. You can alleviate a lot of the stretch on the stock UCAs by adding a few inches to your UCAs. This will give you a smooth performance and the ability to get a better alignment out of your vehicle. Hey guys, thanks a ton for joining us. Give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, leave your questions in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.
I